There are battles that inspire fear, battles that turn heads, battles that shake the ground. But this is the kind of battle that makes the gods flinch. The Revenants do not pause. They push until there's no room to think, no space to breathe, no option but to break. They are pressure refined into muscle and rage, a wall of chaos with no brakes. They press, they trap, they flood, and when they find a crack, they don't stop. They explode through it. But across from them stand the Mythics, and the Mythics do not chase. They wait. They wait until you're exactly where they want you. Then they tighten the grip. They don't run. They don't scramble. They don't blink. They don't win by outplaying you. They win because they already did. 3 steps ago. This isn't just a rivalry. It's the unstoppable suffocation of pressure, crashing into the cold inevitability of precision. And above it, somewhere distant and eternal, the gods look on. They do not cheer. They do not speak, because they understand what's about to happen. Mythics, Revenants, the gods dare to watch. And they are scared.
Welcome everyone to Game 8 of FGA Season 2. We have an incredible matchup on tap for you all tonight. Last time these two teams met, we were witness to one of the most impossible comebacks in league history. If we can get a game even half as entertaining, we will be in for a banger. I'm Billy Bro, and joining me in the booth tonight is none other than the Wonder Kid himself, Proofzilla. Pleasure as always to have you here with me. Let's get right into things. Let's talk Mythics. They started the season winning 1 out of 8 rounds. Then something changed, and this team has become a true contender. What is it about these Mythics that this league is having so much trouble with?
Billy, they stopped playing scared. Once they tightened up the mid rounds, they started trusting the calls. Everything clicked. Now they're disciplined, unpredictable, and they push every mistake. That's why teams haven't been able to keep up with them.
Let's switch gears. The Revenants. We've seen the stats, and Commando is taking this league by absolute storm. He's winning gunfights, he's locking down sites, he's kind of got it all going. What would you attribute to this drastic change in his performance?
Confidence and reps. He's not second guessing anymore. He's just doing. You give a guy like Commando freedom and rhythm, and suddenly he's the most dangerous player in the league.
What can the Mythics do to contain him?
Cut the supply line. Pressure his support, force him into uncomfortable timings, and don't let him isolate fights. If you wait for Commando to make a mistake, you've already lost the round.
Well, if any team could do it, it would be these Mythics. The Revenants have momentum and are dangerous. The Mythics have the power and the will to never give up. Will history repeat, or will one team take control and never let up? And if there's one person who knows a thing or two about our history, it's the one, the only, Siege Mommy.
Revenants, this one's for you. Shields, shields, and more shields. If he can have a shield, play it. If your drone can have a shield, play it. Your mommy's perfect boys, and I need you to protect those faces. Mythics, make a decision and stick with it. It's hard for mommy to cheer for you guys when you keep changing your names more than a trailer park girl on her 5th marriage. That would definitely be for Zilla. And it's also the reason why we homeschooled him up until high school. It was fine and I was okay with it until he left me the 3-star Yelp review and really brought my ratings down.
Wow, I'm at a loss for words. You're not currently latched on, are you?
Not at the moment. I'll be due for another feeding in about an hour or so.
Okay. Better hope we don't have OT tonight. Tune in next week to find out which one of her children named his belly button and talked to it on a regular basis. Well, I need a moment to reset, so let's see the lineups for tonight's matchup.
And now introducing Team Revenants.
Stanky Fingers, Red Rorschach University, Go Shack Go.
Commando 6914, World of Tanks Addicts Anonymous.
Respawn, Roland Solo Q.
And now, introducing Team Mythics.
Red Rorschach 93, aka Papa Joe. Self-taught state, major, trial and error.
Daddy Two Eyes, get his teeth.
The player, formerly known as Bilbo BT Baggett. Mrs. Walker's school for tactical insertions and hard breaches.
Should I warn it?
6 names, 1 scoreboard, and not a lot of room for excuses. But before we lock in for round 1, let's hear from the one calling the shots. Welcome to the booth, captain of the Mythics and fan favorite, Daddy Two Eyes. How are you, Mr. Daddy?
I'm doing well. Happy to be here.
Happy to have you.
It was a relatively quiet week for the Mythics. Your father and team owner took to X after last week's loss to the Juggernauts and did not mince his words. He wants wins, he wants progress, he wants money. What have you all been doing in this week's practices to make your father happy?
Well, one thing that you might not know about my dad is he believes in corporal punishment. So I've taken to reigning with an iron fist just like my father would. So, when we're scrimming and Joe or Trumbull, oh, pardon me, Daddy, or whatever their gamer names are, I don't even recall the peasants anymore. But whenever they screw up, we beat them with sticks now.
Wow. Well, that is certainly some insight on how the team is run now. Well, we hope you can get the thumbs up from Poppy. I'm sure we are all rooting for your success. Thank you for your time and good luck out there, Daddy Two Eyes.
I need to plug Breast Academy real quick before I go. It's just a wonderful place to learn how to be a man, be a better worker, and make minimum wage.
Wow. Absolutely. That sounds like the dream. Thank you again, Daddy Two Eyes. Good luck out there.
Happy to be here.
Now let's see if we can get a hold of the head man for the Revenants. Welcome and thank you for joining us, Stanky Fingers.
Thank you so much for having me. I always appreciate the time and effort you boys spend putting all this together.
We had some very disturbing news come out of the Revenants camp this week. The moan heard around the world. For those that didn't actually get a chance to hear it, could you give us a reenactment of Commando during the incident?
I mean, honestly, I don't even know if that is something that should be heard by people. It scarred myself and Respawn. We had to go to therapy for an extensive duration. I'm not entirely sure we'll be the same after, but I can give it a shot if you'd like.
For it.
Are you sure? All right. For any of you that are frail of mind and heart, plug your ears. It's about to get wild.
I think I just clutched. That is incredible. Mrs. Commando is one lucky woman. Good luck out there, and we look forward to this game, Stanky Fingers.
I mean, thanks for having me. Is that all we got to talk about today?
It is.
All right. Well, I'll get back to my boys and try rebooting this game 15 more times, and we'll see if we can get in there. Thank you, fellas.
Thank you. Good luck. Well, everything that's needed to be said has been said. The players are ready. Siege Mommy is ready. And, most importantly, the fans are ready. Froof, make some noise if you are ready.
Let's go!
This is the game we've all been waiting for. Mythics, Revenants.
Looks like we're still waiting to get a few people in the game here.
It's been a fun last couple games, having some technical issues pre-game, as we have experienced in our matchup. Fruitzilla, can you give any insight on how you keep your team prepared, during these unexpected moments?
I just kind of let them go crazy. It's just gotta let them loose, let them off the leash, run around the yard a little bit, anything that keeps them the blood pumping and keeps them crazy.
Okay, I mean, what else can you do, really? I am really looking forward to this matchup. The first one, like we've already kind of gone over, was fireworks left and right, with the greatest comeback maybe the league has ever seen. So I think this is going to be a chess match between these two.
Yeah, for sure. I hear the first map is the Clubhouse. We've seen that one quite a lot this season so far. What do you expect to see out of this map, Billy?
I think the Revenants, if any team is going to do it, the Revenants are going to come out with some new strategies, some new approaches. I think the Mythics like to do things by the book here, and they're going to continue to do that. But I'm excited to see, some strategy from the Revenant side to see if they can get their revenge from the first matchup.
If I'm not mistaken, this has been a fairly good map for Commando. Do you expect to see him perform here?
I mean, I don't think we can expect anything less from him with the way he has been performing all season. So I definitely think that he's gonna, have his impact on the matchup. And he comes right out with the Mira pick, which I really like from him. I am surprised to see Stanky Fingers with the Vigil. Do you think he's going to do a true roam, or is he going to be like a soft roam approach?
Knowing Stanky, he's always soft. He can't get hard without a pill there. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying. And you are correct. They start up at gym bedroom.
Bomb located by attackers.
I'm assuming they're going to have the standard mirror set up in bathroom looking out onto the main breach wall. And Stanky looks like he's setting up for a CC cache kind of hold, preventing the Mythics from just having free access to that. Keep them on their toes a little.
The key area of map control to hold, I think. Reinforcing a wall, I think Most people like to keep soft if they're holding CCTV and cash, though.
That is a good point. Yeah, he may be doing something different here. Let's see.
Now you see me, now you don't.
And I'm not.
Joe's going to logistics hatch.
Yep. I really like the 0 pick out of him. That fits his playstyle perfectly, just gathering info, relaying that to his team, and then using that to determine where they need to push from. I think that's a great pick. I don't see where Duck Dynasty and Daddy Two Eyes are pushing. Are they just going to main wall, I would assume, with the ace?
Looks like they're going for main wall here. I was gonna say, I'm not sure where Daddy is. Looks like he's in garage, droning himself out.
Yeah, I do see that drone now. Are just doing the standard push, and Getty is Stanky Fingers is just sitting on site right there, so they're doing a pretty hard turtle. They do get the wall open, so Commando is going to be the primary defense on that. And oh my goodness. He gets the pick on Red Rorschach, who is upside down repel. What a huge pick early on.
Daddy Two Eyes is getting close into sight here.
Yep, this could be huge. Last scene, Stanky was playing on that bomb. So he could be preventing that. Oh no! The grenade blows the pipe and gets a little damage self-inflicted. Respawn did get picked off at the wall.
Up to Daddy. He's got one.
Yeah, I misspoke there. Respawn picked somebody off. Can he clutch? He has a feeling someone's in bathroom. Oh, what a cross by Respawn to clean it all up. That was a tough
on defense there.
Absolutely. That was a tough situation for Daddy to be in. Rorschach getting domed early. Made it a little bit more challenging. That is a pretty defender-sided site, so that doesn't help things. But like you said, great patience by the defense, not overcommitting and pushing one at a time.
You saw Daddy Two Eyes creep across Respawn screen there, and he didn't take the fight initially. Maybe he made the call out and then went for it and tried to pinch, do the classic pinch maneuver.
Absolutely. And that was interesting. For Stanky Fingers, I think he just fell back to sight and was playing more logistics. Kind of just holding a crosshair. I didn't see, I'm assuming they had the logistics wall soft looking out onto construction. But I don't think he ever saw
it. They did, but nobody was watching it.
Right, which allowed Daddy to just sneak right on up. But it worked out for him, and they're going down to the basement now. And Stanky Fingers switching over to Valkyrie. Respawn switching to Aruni, and Commando sticking with Mira. Which, I mean, how can you not take a Mira if she's available here?
Would love to see the attacking team use the strat that absolutely terrorized them on this site.
10 seconds left.
And for our viewers who may not be aware,
with a Monty.
Dirty push with a Monty.
5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers
And I like the switch from Duck Dynasty to the Dokkaebi. That could give them a lot of great intel, and the ace is kind of redundant with the Hibana pick. So I think that's a good switch there. Probably going for, it looks like going for a standard kitchen hatch push. Open that up early, put some pressure on the people playing on site on the B-bomb. And we have Daddy already taking a gunfight here. Almost picked off Commando. Did some damage. He is going to take things slow. And drone out. Smart decision there. With all the defenders looking his way right now. Just doing some little droning here. Should be pushing off the information that he gathered. But unfortunately for him, Commando, it has a mirror right there.
Ooh.
Wow. That was a very heads-up play. Used the grenade to push him off of his mirror. Got the kill, but he is traded back out by Respawn.
Good kill.
And it's back to a 2v2.
I don't know if
Rorschach
they know that they've got sight here. B's completely open.
Yeah, I think it looks like Rorschach is droning from the hatch, and he maybe... I don't know. He's going to a dirty. They may have just decided that was open for the taking. He is back to kitchen, however. Stanky does have the footholds. He can see if he drops, or at least hear it. And Respawn does have that rotate there as well. So it's not a free drop, but he's taking it.
Hmm.
And he pays the price. Stanky was ready. It's all up to Duck Dynasty. 30 seconds left. He's coming down from blue. And this is a scary situation to be in. Going against Amira. Ah, yep. That's all she wrote for that round. Well, two very solid defenses. What do the Mythics need to do to try to take one on attack here, Froof?
I mean, they've been fairly close, even though they've lost 2 rounds. They've gotten some good starts to it. You know, an early pick on this last one on Commando, just didn't capitalize on it. Maybe look to do something similar, a little bit more coordination from from everybody else. Get insight all together, not one at a time like they just did.
Completely agree with that. That is exactly what my takeaway was as well. Just a little bit more coordination on the push. They do seem like they're kind of doing their own thing a little bit. You know, they're really not taking advantage of that early pick on Commando, I think, was a opportunity lost.
Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Pass those plates around.
But they have another opportunity here, going up to Cache CCTV. Still with the Mira. They chose to ban the Fenrir and leave that Mira up, which...
Stanky Fingers is hiding in the shower. I assume to hopefully not be seen as bandit.
Well, I mean, to be honest, no one would ever think to look for Stanky Fingers in a shower. So...
And that's true, and I don't think the Mythics are ready for it. They don't have a great way of dealing with it. I mean, Joe can get underneath with the Ash charges, but we'll see. We'll see if that's how they choose to counter.
They could. That would take you know, a lot of intel and great coordination to get that, but he's chosen to abandon that. Maybe he just forgot to put his charges down, and he's gonna go back. We'll see.
Device activated.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Home improvement time.
And it looks like they just broke that
Reload.
CC window, and they're getting out of there. Just another thing the defense has to worry about. Stanky is holding down red stairs. Respawn has the Mira looking on the main wall, and Commando's gonna hold down garage. Pretty standard defensive setup.
Careful there, those bandit charges are gonna get got.
They were ready for that first drone.
Stanky Fingers was on it.
He was. Just in the nick of time. Do they have another way besides going underneath? I don't think they do.
Nope, and Red has already used one ash charge, I believe, so...
I think he just uses his second.
I
Or was that a
believe-
breach? Oh, that was a breach. They are pinging out. Respawn. Ooh, shots fired. Did not connect. Rorschach and Daddy are switching sides here. Daddy's going to do the push into Cash. This is kind of stalled a little bit just because they haven't been able to open that wall.
Oh, there you go. Got one charge.
Got one.
Here comes the wall.
This could be
Ooh.
what we need. But Respawn picks off Daddy, pushing from that construction side.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. He had him
career ender right
point
there.
blank.
180.
Impressive reaction time by Stanky there. May have been the deal breaker on this round.
I thought Red had him for sure. Pretty sure I heard the beeper there. Just crouching up the stairs. But
that would have been
Stanky didn't
huge.
react.
He found the hole in the defense, just didn't quite land the shots. And the Revenants 3-0 now. Looking crispy. They choose to ban Blackbeard and Echo. Those are pretty straightforward bans. Rorschach and Duck Dynasty do like to play Echo when given the chance, and as we all know, Echo can be a very frustrating operator to go against. That does leave the Mira for them, though, which Duck Dynasty says thank you very much.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Mythics don't just need a miracle here. They need 3 rounds of perfect play to pull this one out, I think. You hate to be down 0-3.
It is not an ideal situation for them, but they have been one of the stronger teams on the defensive side of things so far. So if any team is up for the challenge, I think it might be them.
10 seconds left.
And they're going for I really like their operator lineup. They're not giving the wall away for free, but even if they do get it, they have that Mira. And then Daddy Two Eyes on a Rooney. I mean, that's what he dreams about every night.
Mm-hmm.
I would not be surprised if this round goes the Mythics' way if a Rooney is the next ban.
I'd expect them to win this round. They're on defense on a strong site. Revenants are bringing any hard breach.
Yeah,
Make this
that
one
is
tough for them.
that is a bold choice. They're probably just going to do a window push, maybe have somebody come from Cash or up main stairs.
Looks like they're giving away logic control for free, but they got the feet holes there.
Bomb located by attackers.
They do have the footholds, but I mean, that is not a surefire way of preventing that push because that room is a little deeper.
Got to give them some pause about it though. Maybe waste some time, and that's a valuable resource on attack.
Absolutely. And we may see some action here from Daddy and Stanky.
Ooh.
Stanky just got the drop on him.
If he was any other operator there, I think he was dead. But Gridlock's thick.
Stanky likes him thick. And
Just
he
landed
is
some shots
he's
on
doing
Joe,
well.
too, I believe.
And we have Commando pushing into sight. Although he's decided that may be a little too much for him right now. They're reconvening and he's back. Rorschach is having to watch multiple angles, does not know exactly where the attack is coming from. And he's in a tough spot here. Will he get the C4? Oh my goodness. What a C4.
Is that prime Tom Brady right there?
That was a great throw, and he can go for this.
Wow. What a round.
That was exactly what they needed. Their cap, well, we're not sure exactly where they stand with that, but you know, if that was a play to take back the captaincy or stake his claim to it, he definitely made it right there. And I think that was the Revenants may have had a little bit of issues with their coordination there because they had all three left. They could have had one on the bedroom window, one pushing from construction, and one from logistics at the same time that may have been able to pick apart the defense a little better, but they ended up piling up on construction, and that ended up being their downfall. The Revenants choose to take away the Cade. The Mythics Osa. So the Aruni and the Mirror are still available.
You love to see that win for the Mythics there. It's not a comeback yet, but it's definitely a momentum breaker. Puts a little life back in them.
Yeah, gives them a spark that they need desperately.
You know, now the kind of putting the pressure back on the Revenants there, you know, because if they string two more, we're in comeback territory.
And at that point, you know, all the momentum may be on the Mythic side. So
yeah.
I'd love to see it, but we'll see how the Revenants attack here goes. They had the same lineup. They did switch from to Flores for respawn.
No wall denial and no hard breaches.
You love to see it.
I hate to see it.
It makes for some interesting pushes.
Unless he's got can openers, I'm not sure.
They did bring some last time.
Yeah, but I don't think they're playing anybody that has them this time. I don't believe.
Yeah, I don't think they are. Pretty standard defense here. Besides, Rorschach is playing underneath with the Vigil. Just trying to stall the attack out a little bit, make him look over their shoulder. And he may, they do have a drone, so they know there is a Vigil in the area.
We got people dropping Logi like crazy over here.
And honestly, I don't think that this flank is going to be super successful. If I were Stanky, I'd just throw my tracks and forget about it.
Maybe commit two to it even. Just
exactly. Then you'll know for sure.
Oh, well.
But why waste the tracks when you trust your gun that much? And
That's
it pays
very
off.
true.
Another huge early pick for the Revenants.
Yep.
They do have a minute to work with, so plenty of time left. Commando is going for that window. Stanky is pushing the cache. He's droning himself in right now. Daddy is holding down red stairs. He'll be able to watch construction door and the breach, if there were one. But he'll be watching red stairs. He's getting Flores droned out, potentially. And that could allow Stanky to come in. Wow. I thought Daddy Two Eyes was going down there. 2 huge picks. It's down to a 2v1 for Commando, and he cannot pull it off. Duck Dynasty with 2 gigantic kills. And they're 1 away from tying this thing up, Froofy.
We're getting closer to comeback territory.
And so far, defense 5-0. And finally, there's a mirror ban. First round for either team. She is not going to be available. Duck Dynasty did too much work with her.
And two of the sites, gym, bedroom, very good. Downstairs, another mirror. Kind of love to have a mirror on that site. Not so much on CCTV or cache, but still useful. So
Agreed.
Love to see the ban.
Absolutely, and you don't want to have to go against her again if it does go to OT.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
And they are down. They have the Malusi from Daddy Two Eyes. Great operator pick there. The Mute.
Couldn't agree more.
And the Valkyrie. A lot of great intel operators, and then trying to deny a little intel for the Revenants as well.
I say we look to see a little C4 in kitchen with the Valk cam. That's what I'm kind of expecting to see here.
That would be huge if they could pull that off. Did Red Rorschach run up there and throw a cam yet?
I don't know. Kind of thinking he hasn't.
Not see either, and it didn't look like they got dirty, unless I'm mistaken.
They did. That's
never
that's
mind.
where he spent his early round. Maybe that's why he didn't get a cam up there.
You are correct. And it does look like a kitchen push right now. We'll see if we hear any explosions.
Took Kate off the board to ensure that they could get this hatch.
Yeah, attacking this site without getting that hatch is a tough ask. You just get funneled into so many small hallways, it feels like. They are all converging on kitchen and main stairs. We do have
some vert down.
The bar hatch as well.
Sticking together, watching each other's flanks, maybe creating some phantom pressure here. I don't know.
They are getting every single hatch on the map, so the defense will have to guess where they're coming from.
Defenders are quite happily waiting for them downstairs.
They are. They're content to sit, and so far, almost 2 minutes have gone by. We haven't even seen a gun be fired at an opponent. Very patient push here by the Revenants. They are starting to separate a little bit and apply some pressure from different areas. I didn't see how, but Commando does take down Red Rorschach, and Stanky gets a pick on Daddy. It's down again to Duck Dynasty. And that's all she wrote for Clubhouse. It was looking like they may have been too patient on that, but they got exactly the information they needed, and then they acted on it all at the same time.
It was a clinical attack right there.
And now a quick word from tonight's sponsors.
In a world obsessed with safety, we dared to dream higher. Not better, not smarter, just higher. At Rise and Fall Scaffolding Company, we believe the only thing more important than structural integrity is height velocity. We don't waste time with anchors, permits, or math. We stack. We lash, we pray. Some call it reckless, we call it custom load testing in real time. Every bolt we skip is a second saved. Every wobble is just a gentle reminder you're alive. We use reclaimed wood, repurposed bed frames, and unlicensed ambition because anyone can build safe scaffolding. But only we build memorable scaffolding. Our motto, if it doesn't sway, it doesn't stay. No blueprints, no inspections, no survivors? Statistically, not no survivors. Rise and Fall Scaffolding Company. We don't lift you up. We dare you not to fall. Rise and Fall. Accident-free since 2 minutes ago.
They came at dawn, beaks out, wings spread, no fear, no remorse, no permit. They took your yard, they took your pond, they took your nephew. He just wanted to feed the ducks. But those weren't ducks, were they? They were geese, cobra chickens, hissing, flapping, honk bastards from hell. That's when you called him Gary McTool. Licensed? Barely. Insured? Not really. Effective? God help the geese. With over 1,000 confirmed honks silenced, Gary doesn't trap. He terminates. Nest? Gone. Droppings? Burned. Reputation? Feared in 5 counties and banned in 3. Your lawn isn't a toilet. Your kids deserve to play in peace, and you shouldn't have to live in fear of something with a neck that long. If you've got a goose problem, you don't need animal control. You need Gary. Goose season never ends. Not for him.
And we are back. Some great commercials there. We have
last one.
1-800-NO-HONK. We are on to round number 2 here. Going to be played on Consulate. The Mythics will start on defense. Revenants on attack. Fruipzilla, that was a clinical attack to close out the round by the Revenants, or close out the match, I should say. What do the Mythics need to do to not start in such a huge deficit?
Well, this time I'd say starting on defense is gonna help. You love to see just getting one attack in. So it's tough to say. That's just a tough way to start 03. Hopefully this one will be a little bit different for him.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with the point about starting on defense. That's their comfort. That's their bread and butter. So I think that will help them to start this this round a little bit, a little bit more comfortably. In terms of operator bans, you think they're largely going to see the same things?
I believe that was a copy paste from round 1.
It was. They answered the question for you. So
I like the easy ones.
And the Mythics are starting on console meeting room upstairs. Do you think the upstairs is still the strongest site in a 3v3?
It's tough. I mean, every site is completely different in a 3v3 than it is in normal Siege. It's just you got a lot more ground to cover and a lot fewer people to help cover it. But it's still a good site. I mean, you barely need to be in B, honestly, to help defend it. You got a lot of angles in there. So
exactly, and I'm expecting Red Rorschach to play underneath like he tends to like to do.
And
especially with the Valkyrie.
This might lend itself to Red's style of play. There's a lot of vertical for attack and on defense.
And Daddy Two Eyes taking the Fenrir early. He's like, if it's not going to be banned, I'm going to take advantage of it. I love that pick. That operator is terrifying to go against, especially when the attack does not take a Brava.
New camera feed up and running.
And we have a pretty standard setup on defense here. Red Rorschach is playing around yellow. Daddy's going to be roaming kind of between sites, contesting Spiral if he needs to. And Duck Dynasty's content to just hunker down on site and hold things down.
I'm reloading.
Looks like we might be getting a yellow push here.
And they didn't take any wall denial, and this time the Revenants did bring something to get that wall open, so they'll do that early. And Stanky Fingers is all the way up yellow. He'll be challenged by Red Rorschach, who kills the drone and is just going to wait and see what happens. Free fire from Stanky does get more damage on Rorschach.
Oh.
And Commando with a great flank. Stanky drew the defense's attention. Commando finished off 2 of them from that. Great team coordination. And there's just one left, Duck Dynasty, to pick off. Yep. They have a ping on him.
Should be able to see a plant going down here soon, I would think.
They should. Duck Dynasty does have a chance here. There's not a lot of health between the Revenants right now. But 3v...
on the desk just in case. Scared of that vertical play.
They are. And they already got one out on Repel.
Wow.
Duck swings and takes down Stanky.
Yeah, and Commando laying down in the corner. Waiting.
Smart decision there.
Yeah, he works with snakes and crawling things so much he decided to become one.
He's adapting his strategy as he needs. Very, very astute. And that was, again, that was a very decisive attack. I liked that attack a lot more. They didn't waste time. They droned themselves in. They pushed together. But they had some counter pressure to be able to cut off the defense as they reacted.
They made it look methodical, and that's one of the hardest sites to crack. They just tore into it like a can of beans.
Great way to put it. And I would hate to be that can of beans on the other end.
Oh, looks like they're going back.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Switching up their operator picks on defense, going very trap heavy. See if they can catch somebody in a frost mat. And
Ready for company.
Looks like we're good. Red had some potential issues there, but I suppose we'll continue unless somebody starts to complain a little bit more.
it's unfortunate. He was able to land some good damage on Stanky Fingers, but hopefully that did not affect that round too much. The attack, they are bringing the Jackal and the Zero with the Nomad. Going to be hunting down and getting as much intel as they can. They are ready for this push by Stanky. They are all over that.
Yep, Commando alone with the diffuser though. Let's see if he. Yeah, he's coming back to his team there.
Yep, that is usually not recommended. Push
I
alone
assume
with the diffuser.
Stanky pulled the leash.
He said, "Come on back." And Red Rorschach has the vertical play here if Stanky Fingers tries to get into that window. Daddy Two Eyes is still kind of playing between sites a little bit. Just kind of running around.
Other safe options to get in there. Other windows are not prepped. And love to see me go for any of those, but
Respawn has opened the main wall onto A. But Daddy Two Eyes had his Fenrir gadget in there, killed him when he couldn't see him. The easiest way to do it. Great play there, and we have a 3v2 favoring the defense. Still a minute 20 left. Plenty of time.
should have just heard Commando repel in. Hopefully get that call out.
He may have gotten the call out. He just got outgunned, turning the corner. And we're back to all square.
Still a 2v2, so advantage to defense here.
Yeah, but they are pushing against a Legion and a Fenrir with 45 seconds left. That has to favor the Mythics.
There you go. Joe in a great spot there.
Yeah, he cleaned up nicely. In a great power spot, I completely agree. I would have liked to see the Revenants change up that attack. Made the call a little bit earlier when they realized how prepared for that Visa push, or not Visa, the other upstairs site office push that the Mythics were, and then just gone a different way, because I think that really ate up about half the round, and then from there they were just trying to win gunfights.
That was a you might call that a pride round for the Mythics. You know, they refused to be bullied twice on the same site.
Definitely. And they're probably going to have to go downstairs now.
Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Track bringing the Cade, getting wall and hatch most likely. But that's not going to be too much use where the Revenants don't have a way to really open the wall anyways. That being said, they did bring the Malusi and the Fenrir, both of which can really slow down a push.
10 seconds remaining.
I am mistaken. That is a 2-barrel. So can still slow down a push, just not quite the same way.
They're really committing to hold the wall. I just don't know. They don't need it.
Don't.
But Stanky did switch to Ace, but they don't have any counterplay for the wall denial. Unless I can't tell, I don't know how to bring it up unless Commando's brought impact EMPs.
The only other thing is they could zero cam from above and try to ping the Cade claw and shoot it, but that would be pretty difficult.
Duck Dynasty a little slow. They did mess up the impacts with the Cade claw.
Oh, and they got a portion of it open. That definitely changes how where you can be on defense now.
And there they go. Stanky Fingers is out of ace charges, though, I believe.
Well, that could be huge. Is that a vaultable hole?
I believe that's a walkable hole, maybe. You might be able to get all the way through.
Yep. It looks like you're correct.
If not, it's
they could definitely get
ace charges high, at least.
And Daddy Two Eyes has 2 Fenrirs on that side. Gonna prevent that zero cam. And he takes an aggressive swing onto the bottom of yellow and takes out respawn.
Didn't even wait for the Fenrir, did he?
He did not. I think he just saw him shoot the cam and swung.
Comparing dongs. Or maybe he did get the Fenrir.
Now he is going to have to take off his Osa shield to get in here, which could be huge because Daddy Two Eyes has the crossfire from yellow.
Yep, good to see you right above here.
Yeah, Stanky is going to yellow to put some pressure there, which could allow Commando to get in. Commando does pick off Duck Dynasty.
I can't tell. Is there vert open above or not? There is.
There is.
Commando's sneaking in. Wow. Managed to sneak past.
Sneak out Daddy Two Eyes. They have sight. It's up to Red Rorschach, who's playing from above, and they're gonna know he's up there. They get diffuser down.
He's still looking for vert.
Yeah, and I like the play by Commando. You would expect him to just hop outside, but he's actually set up an Osa shield over back behind red. That is a great spot.
Yeah.
And he runs into a Claymore on the bottom of yellow. That is a tough situation to be in for Red Rorschach. He's trying to rush down with 23 seconds left. 2v1 or 1v2 and
looking for the fight. You know, they had drones, they had claymores. They were playing it safe. I don't think anybody'd be looking for you in yellow, but when you're the last one alive, you'd hate to die to a gunfight. So you keep yourself ADS'd and looking for them.
Exactly.
Things like that.
And I really think that round just came down to them allowing that wall to be opened. They had the operators to deny that, and just didn't quite execute it correctly. And now it comes down to the Mythics on attack here. They have to win at least 2 to force overtime. And we'll see if they can pull it off. And Commando taking a play out of the Wonder Kids playbook, going with the castle. What is your favorite castle strat up on this site, Fruipzilla?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't play I don't play castle on this site.
This is
I
not
play,
one your go-tos, I see.
No, I play them on a few different sites, but
So it looks like
I mean, generally speaking, you want to try and cut off an area of the map, make them waste utility before they can get close to the site, and that seems to be what he's doing.
absolutely, and I do really like the castle blocking off the spiral, because that is a great way that they can just come up and kind of cut sight in half a little bit. It takes away a lot of rotations from the defense. So having that castled off definitely gives you the peace of mind to make those rotates a little bit more aggressively. And we got an early Deimos scan. Daddy Two Eyes is tracking down Valkyrie, played by Stanky Fingers. He's not able to get a pick off of it, but he knows where he is now. Red Rorschach looks to be droning, getting some intel up yellow. And he'll see Respawn playing in that little closet. And that's part of why I like that castle so much, because it allows Commando to play where he is right now, without having to worry too much about someone coming up from that spiral, which Daddy Two Eyes looks to be doing right now. Does he have a... He does have frag grenades that he can use to open it, which he does use one. Commando obviously heard that and is aware.
As they look to see a fight here.
He is pre-firing like his life depends on it. And Commando is falling back with a minute left. I think that's a really smart choice.
Got scanned there. Daddy trying to take it to him.
He is.
And gets him.
He does. Oh my goodness. What a play by Daddy Two Eyes.
Stanky Fingers with the flank up spiral here, though. He might catch Daddy unaware because he already went that way.
Oh man, and Respawn getting the kill on the Red Rorschach. That is a big one. Could be huge from Stanky Fingers.
He's just lurking.
And he picks off Duck Dynasty with the diffuser.
Hey.
Does the 180 and gets Daddy to clean off the round. Wow.
Just in a little sneaky spot, even from Daddy, you come around that corner, you do not expect to see the defender right there as you're trying to help your teammate out.
No, and you called that flank as being a big factor in the round, and it turns out to win them the round. And they're one away from closing this thing out. So we are throwing up a poll in chat for post-game interviews if the Revenants are able to close this out in the next round or two. Let's see what the Mythics have. We've seen this script before in the first matchup. Have the Revenants beaten their demon, or will they let the Mythics come back into this?
Attackers have located a bomb.
The Mythics need a flawless attack here, or they're packing it up, I'd say.
An interesting operator choice by the Revenants. Stanky Fingers with the castle. is not one you typically see.
5 seconds remaining.
Commando with the mute, that's not going to probably keep them out, but it could stall them getting the wall. And then respawn with the Aruni. Always a great choice. But the attackers are already to that wall, trying to start working on it. They're not going to be able to twitch drone from the drone hole, but they can get one in through yellow if they can sneak it by the defenders, which if they step on it now, they will be able to do so. And as I say that, Commando goes right to the spot they would need to get. They are droning them up yellow. They're not going to find anyone up there, but they will find Stanky on Spiral. So that has been called out to the attackers, I'm sure. And this Glass pick by Daddy Two Eyes is also a little surprising to me. I'm thinking that they were going to play this, open the wall, smoke it off, and he was just going to hold while someone laid down the diffuser. But instead, he's going down yellow stairs. He's going to have a quick reaction time if Commando swings this.
Or gets the pick from above.
But as I say that, Commando is picked off from above, opening up a hole for Daddy Two Eyes to cut this site in half.
He's getting the meat jammers himself. He's going back to wall. He's going to open it up. Daddy Two Eyes needs to be a little patient here. Wait for
he is getting a little antsy. He took some damage from respawn, holding a good angle. Stanky has the cross onto the wall.
He got the pick.
He got the pick. Duck Dynasty coming down Spiral would be great here. He'd be able to put pressure onto Stanky.
Yeah, smoked it off.
They smoked it off with the glass now. This is going to be tough for Stanky to stop.
Trying to clear out yellow.
They got the diffuser down. Post-plant situation, 1v3. Let's see what Stanky can do here. This is the clinical attack that you said the Mythics needed. Spot. He's trying to flick onto anyone he can. And just too many places to look.
Leaving Red to fend for it all by himself. Daddy was on drone. I don't know if I don't ever know what to call him anymore. Duck Dynasty. He was, I forgot what he was doing, placing claymores. Said Joe,
they were leaving it all for Red, and luckily he was up to the challenge. Otherwise, we would have had to see a retake of the retake. And that is exactly the round the Mythics needed.
It really is. I mean, they're mentally locked in right now, it seems like. And when a team plays like they've got nothing to lose, that's when upsets start to happen. Comebacks start.
I mean, you saw a pick like Glaz from Daddy Two Eyes, who usually doesn't play that operator, and he used it to great effect. Unfortunately for him, they banned it immediately after, but you know, they need to play with that kind of looseness, I think, to pull this one out. And we got Commando switching to the Clash, which Daddy does take a somewhat of a counter to her with the Cali. Can knock her shield back a little bit at least.
Might get some good interactions between those two this round, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm expecting Commando will just sit on site, maybe around pillar like he has been, maybe on that near the bomb. We'll see what he does. Could roam into yellow a little bit. And then I do really like the the cap can pick by Stanky if they do decide to push anywhere but the main wall.
At the respawn with Tachanka, which will be a good counter to the thermite. And it looked like he was shooting open the wall above, but I don't know if it's just bugged. It doesn't seem like he has, and
It doesn't seem like he has either, which that would have been a great way to delay that a little bit more. They get the wall immediately, wasting no time, but they will have to deal with the clashes there. And we just saw a little interaction already between the Cali and Clash.
Fortunately, Danny's got nobody to follow up.
Commando is playing really aggressively here, kind of boxed in a little bit. Almost got picked off.
But
yeah,
to the left.
Yeah, right into the fire. Was that from the Tachanka?
There goes the shield, gone.
Oh my goodness! What a play by Daddy Two Eyes to take that off. I think just a little too aggressive by Commando.
Yeah.
I think you need to play the stall game a little bit more.
To a few of those Tachankas. He's shooting them out in vast numbers here.
Yeah, he's not going to have any left if it comes down to a last-second push. And we do have Red Rorschach above. And Stanky Fingers as well, so we'll see if they run into each other anytime soon. They're kind of just content holding, but Daddy Two Eyes with the Cali does pick off the Tachanka of Respawn and the Clash. So it's down to Stanky Fingers once again. They haven't gotten the diffuser down, but they know exactly where he is.
I'm droned out. Expect to see Joe hold it from above, and
he runs behind the pillar. Oh, but is picked off from above, from the hatch. I have to say, I think MVP of that round goes to Daddy Two Eyes on the Cali. But overall, great team coordination, getting the wall open immediately. Just gave them so much time for him to work on pecking away at that Cali shield.
Mythics coming back from the brink of elimination there, forcing overtime.
You love to see it. I would be remiss to say if I was not rooting a little bit for map 3. Daddy Two Eyes does make a switch to the Nomad. He does love a good Nomad. And we have Duck Dynasty with the Osa. I do really like that pick. Just a way to kind of drone yourself in a way. Apply some pressure.
I don't know if that thermite pick will stay here.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if it doesn't. Not too many walls you can get besides the main one, and you can... I mean, if he's happy to bring it just for that, that's definitely something to do, but there are other operators you could use.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
It does stay. Stanky, I think, with the cap can on this site is going to be a lot bigger of an impact.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, but I believe Respawn is getting the only reinforcement so far this round.
You are correct.
They didn't even get the outside wall.
That just shows you how little they care about that. They're daring them to open it. I think he's playing a haul. Watching that window that Red Rorschach just opened.
Respawn just
and Daddy is already in. Good coordination here so far. But Stanky was wise to fall off there, I think. He's still able to challenge a little bit if he needs to. And he swings and almost takes out Daddy Two Eyes, but he overswung and Daddy landed the headshot. That could be huge.
Wow.
But the respawn got it back.
Creeping up. Back to even.
I did not see if Daddy Two Eyes had any more nomads left. Or I would have liked to see him at least try to drone or something there, but they just cleaned him up. It all happened so fast.
So he's needing help, and Red got there a little too late.
Just a little bit late on that. If he was a little bit early, he could have saved Duck Dynasty's life.
Been a round changer.
And then it would have been a 2v1. So they can't get another defense. They'll have to have another really good attack. We'll see if they have it in them. I've been impressed with the Revenants' attacks. They have been very coordinated and looking good. So we'll see. See if they can get it. They bring pretty much their comfort operators on attack. And you may be able to say the same on defense. No wall denial this time.
Going downstairs.
Would like to see one of the Revenants switch to a Brava. I think that would be very beneficial. Taking away those Arunis or the Fenrirs is huge. But they look like they're happy to stay with who they picked. Oh, they did. Oh, never mind. Snaky Fingers switched off of onto a Fuse. Going to play some piano.
I get it if you're wanting to go for the wall and get bandit tricks off at Canes, whatever, destroy some gadgets. But they're not. So they're just looking for picks.
Yeah, that's a good point.
We're about to see some action already.
Yeah, it looks like Mando knows he's there and has set up the shield.
Right.
But Rorschach has fallen off.
Yeah. If you don't get that kill initially as you're roaming, I mean, that first second you see him, sometimes it's better to just pack up your stuff and move back home. Go downstairs. You wasted a little bit of time. Now they're scared of you.
Yep, it'll always be in the back of their mind that he might be around. And they do get the hatch with the 0 hard breach charge.
I'd say gonna try and get some pings down on some defenders there with the 0 cams and maybe coordinate that with the Fuse.
Rorschach is coming back for more. I don't know if any of the attackers heard those shotgun shells. They may not have. He is a couple rooms away.
Be getting callouts that the Fuse is going down. Ooh.
Oh, and Rorschach gets the pick on Commando. Had no clue he was there, and that's Diffuser.
Yeah, he's got case.
He's got it. He just has to hold on. He is being pushed. Shots fired. Stanky can't land him.
Think he might know that Respawn's there as well.
He is, and he's playing it smart again. playing for time, playing for his life. He knows he has to come his way. He does get the diffuser back. He picks up a Legion with it. Not much time left, though. I don't know if he's even going to be able to get back to site.
Well, there it is. I was gonna say they left Daddy alone on site there, but that was his one entrance in.
It was his only option. The Mythics back on attack. Revenants back on defense. Two Eyes going back to that Cali. They're expecting the garage and they're going to get it. Respawn with the Goyo for a second, but then went back to the Tachanka. And Commando back on the Clash. We'll see if he plays it a little bit differently this time.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
No wall denial, so Rorschach should have free entry onto that wall. Duck Dynasty with the Zofia. Just trying to clear out some utility, maybe also help with the Clash.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds left before
Daddy Two Eyes did get his drone safely under that red car.
attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Stinky
The
Fingers
Revenants
just
are
gonna
bringing
be-
a pretty similar lineup that they did last time here. But they
Duck Dynasty did get the last second change onto the fuse.
I mean,
Again,
with the Clash and the Tachanka, it didn't work out too well last time, but they're committing to it.
they're committed. I think their thinking is if Commando can just stall him a little bit more, maybe not play quite as aggressive, they'll have better success. We'll see what they're able to do. He is playing more conservatively. He's on the back line of B site. I can't see if he has his shield down. He does. So he's gonna have to. Oh, he's able to trick it. That is a risky game to play this early. He's
I know
just
right
trying to
where
bait.
he is. They've still got the fuse. You combine the Cali with the fuse there, and you've got a dead Clash, I think.
Yeah, you were 100% right. It looks like the Red Rorschach and Duck Dynasty are pushing together to clear upstairs, and Red Rorschach takes the fight to Stanky and is able to pick him off. Great shot down a long hallway.
Are we going to match 3 potentially?
There's a minute left. Plenty of things could happen here. Commando is gone over to Pillar. Could be a great spot for him if they aren't able to call that out.
I think Daddy knows he's there.
He's not able to be fused there, is he?
No, it's.
I think that's a hard floor. So maybe a huge call by him to go over there.
You can get a puck or two that way, but
They really need someone to come down yellow and apply some more pressure directly to him and push him together.
we're just going down spiral. They have it completely
15 seconds left.
off though.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
They may be able to get some shots on him through this wall. He gets the pick onto
Wow.
Daddy Two Eyes. Respawn picks off Red Rorschach. And he has, Duck Dynasty has to stick the plant. They don't see him, do they? Do.
They do. Commando missed a few. That was a tight angle, I think. Missed a few shots. Ran out of bullets.
Okay, I see. And the Revenants are able to pull it off in the ninth round.
It was looking good there for a little bit. I think they almost had it. It's just you mess up just a little bit on attack and you lose your grip on that round.
Yeah, you're exactly right on that. There was definitely the opportunity there, but Commando played that a lot better the second time around. Stalled them out on that attack, and the Mythics just didn't quite have the coordination to push and take him out. And it looks like our poll has closed, and we are going to be welcoming Respawn into the booth any minute now to ask him some questions. And it looks like here he is. Welcome, welcome to the booth, Respawn. Congrats.
Appreciate it. What's up?
Got a few questions for you. What does a win like this mean for you and the team going forward?
You know, hopefully we can make it to the playoffs, and hopefully we can make it. Yeah, I don't know.
I guess how would tell us a little bit more about how you fit on this team? How would you describe your role, and how do you think you impacted this match today?
Yeah, my role is basically just support. I mean, whatever they need, I kind of just do it. Just fill in the gaps, I guess, because they're my two main shooters. So, you know, I just do what I need to do, and then what was the other part?
I think you pretty much answered it and nailed it right on the head there.
Absolutely, and I think that's a huge part of a good, well-rounded team, is having people who understand their roles and do them well. And you, for example, on attack, when I saw in this last round, you love to take Zero, gather some intel to give to, you know, like you said, your two top gunners to go hunt them down and find them. And you know, I think we saw your guys' attacks were very well coordinated tonight. They look good, so I think you guys all understand your role and do it well.
Cool, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Looks like
Right. Any other questions for him, Froofy?
We got some fan questions here from the chat. Somebody's asking how bad or good the stank is in the room.
Oh, it's stanky for sure. It's not good. It's stanky stank.
Wow.
Stanky means stanky, right?
Yeah.
It's not no good stank.
We did see Stanky pretend to go into the shower on Clubhouse. He was only in there for about a second. I'm guessing that was just for optics.
Right. Yeah, he's just trying to show. He thinks he's
he thinks
he's clean, but yeah, exactly. He ain't.
I believe that's all we've got for you. Is a good match. Well played, sir.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Congratulations, Respawn. All right. Well, that'll do it for this matchup between the Revenants and the Mythics. The Revenants end up taking it 2-0 in a very, very hard fought matchup. The Mythics gave it their all, but you know, the Revenants just came out on top. Just the difference in coordination, and you know, that really showed up in the attacks. So congratulations to the Revenants. Thank you guys for watching, and we